Shuttling the evening shifts at Walmart was probably the worst job I've worked. I retail on the cold concrete floors of my local Walmart supercenter. The only bonus of working at Walmart is that this is probably somewhere I can be entirely obnoxious with people. The place is just full of dirty weirdos shopping in their underclothes, unattended children screaming and running amok, and overbearing Karens with authority, complexes at the expense of minimum wage workers. But even with my negativity, my coworker Paige totally outdid me. She and I started at the same time, so we were essentially work besties, albeit we never hung out outside of work. Honestly, I didn't desire that. She had this creeping way of getting under my skin. She had this droopy eye that drooped while the other eye looked in the opposite direction, and she'd just casually drop the disturbing little nuggets like, "I wish our boss just died so we could get out of here sooner." Things like that. Nevertheless, the girl didn't bug me that much otherwise. If anything, I respected the way that she would take no crap from anybody. I mean, customers, coworkers, even managers. She'd just blow up at people. Despite being written up and threatened with dismissal more times than I could count, Paige always seemed to find the means of being there. She wasn't exactly the problem worker per se, just the woman with the terribly short fuse. Then something odd happened. Paige was caught listening in while I was gossiping about her behind her back. I did not imagine that I would be the target of one of her meltdowns, but she flipped out, screaming some terrible things at me. "You lowlife, whale-looking. If I hear you gossip about me one more time, you'll lose more than your job. Got that?" Both of us were suspended the week after that. When we came back, I saw bandages around her wrist. I had always suspected that she was fighting mental health, but I did not recognize how bad. I felt responsible for my role in it, so I tried making amends. She was having no part of it. I was just another pesky coworker as far as Paige was concerned now. She became quieter, more reserved. I thought maybe she was finally working on herself. I was wrong. I was shelving one night when I heard Paige cursing at some catty old lady in the next aisle. She was more erratic than normal, and I didn't have the chance to intervene before she flipped out. I had to run over and drag her back physically before she attacked the customer. She was shouting, "You're dead. I'm gonna take out your false teeth and staple 'em to your other lips." I yelled at her to stop in an attempt at breaking the rage, but she just kept flailing and screaming, "You're number one on the list. You're gonna be number one." I brought her into the storeroom in an attempt to wind her down. This was the first time that we'd really discussed at any length since the suspensions, and getting in close, I could see that she'd completely lost the plot. Keen to get some sense out of her, I asked, "Paige, what is wrong with you?" "What list?" Her response gave me cold bones. "It's my list," she said. "My plan." "Do what?" I asked warily. "Can I trust you?" she whispered. "Yes, definitely." "Just say it. My list of people I'd like to murder," she answered casually. "I think about this all the time, coming in here and annihilating everyone who's ever irritated me, watching them crumple like little puppets, begging for mercy as they bleed out in my footsteps. Wouldn't that be lovely?" She then grinned and continued, "Tomorrow is my day off." "Perhaps I'll drop in," I stiffened. "I think I'm gonna call in sick tomorrow," I said slowly. "Good idea," she replied. "Don't snitch, though. I wouldn't like adding another name to the list." I rushed home that evening, suspecting that she was trailing after me. I was sure that she meant what she had told me. Perhaps she could not murder everyone, but there was no doubt that she would hurt someone. Rather than reporting the matter to our boss, I rushed to the nearest police station. They arrested Paige even before she would get the chance to fulfill her promise. It's been some weeks now. She is still incarcerated, and I just can't get over the guilt. I just pray the system realizes how sick she is and gets her the medical care that she so desperately needs. The story was inspired from the despicable real-life account of Walmart employee Keelan Paige Pasco. She was reported as having allegedly vowed to kill dozens of co-workers after 5 months of recurrent dreams that they would occur. Reporters revealed that she kept a hit list of around 40 co-workers and allegedly organized the attack on the day of her planned day off, March 2nd, 2025. After one co-worker questioned the plot, the other became irritated and informed him, "No one believes me," explaining that he was in high spirits because that's how they'll know me. Pasco then admitted the violent dreams over the 5-month period, with all the dreams including co-workers with which she had disputes. She was finally booked and was facing charges of making terrorist threats.